Hello there, everybody. Last time, I did something. Fun fact. Vectors are cool, right? Yeah. I'm not Slave 49. This is a game that I should be ashamed of having, but I'm not because I don't know. At this point, I've given up. It's enough to send a chill down my anus and sparks a faint pulse at the back of my skull. A friend of yours? I force out a laugh, though I know the truth. Ha ha! I'm gonna die. Ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-dum. The air is growing tense like that time with the monster before, and the look on both Hillary and Sayaka's faces can only suggest something is... Yes, my guardian angels are Sayaka and Hillary Clinton.
Afraid not. Can't get back. Can't get back. I don't like this at all. That girl, she's got black wings. It's like the angelic equivalent of being a racist, but still.
But, okay, alright, I guess. I mean, you guys have guns, so screw it. I do as I'm told and retreat back a good distance, not really wanting to argue when they look as scary as they do.
So what do you think we're dealing with here?
She seems far too human to be a shadow. But then I get the same feeling of dread from her presence.
I got you. I think. Wait, so is she a monster or not? I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If you would stop yelling in my ear for 1 second and let me concentrate.
I'm not yelling. I am now, though. Sheesh.
Right. I forgot. That's your default volume. Or diff volume for short. Well, just be quiet and let me think things over.
You're so cruel sometimes, Hikari-chan, Sama-senpai.
And then this girl's like,
Are you just gonna sit there and argue, or?
the silver-haired girl, still high atop her roof, gives me one last look before turning her gaze to the girls. And then she jumps. Go ahead and jump! Jump! What? Why did she jump? She's gonna die! I can barely watch. She plummets downwards towards where the guardians have stood, no hint of even beginning to slow down. Are those wings just for show? Is she gonna die? Pfft, she's dead. The problem's over. I feel a bit guilty, but screw it. She was trying to kill me anyway, so let's go home. Faster and faster she descends before finally the pavement closes in. I don't want to watch, but somehow I get the feeling she wouldn't have jumped without a good reason. At least I hope she didn't. And she didn't. She's dead. That's 2 jumping off a building and dying jokes in 10 seconds. New record. Boom! Mere inches from smashing into the ground, her wings spread wide as if brakes, before bringing her to a sudden stop that Neil deGrasse Tyson would dismiss as physically impossible. Not even a gradual halt. She comes to a complete grinding halt as if the laws of gravity don't apply to her. But that she was falling before she was... Even with wings, something like that shouldn't be possible, right, Neil deGrasse Tyson? I mean, if a pigeon were to attempt something like that, they'd barely be recognizable on the pavement right now. In fact, her feet aren't even touching the ground-o. She hovers above ever so slightly before stepping onto the solid surface as if stepping off an invisible platform. Part of me is relieved that she isn't hurt from the little stunt, but then the part of me is also terrified about what happened next. I run up and I give her a huggy, being all like, man, you sure did almost hit the ground, and she's all like,
I'm trying to murder you!
And then I'm all like, oh, but I want to be friends. Maybe this is just like Undertale, and I just have to, like, charisma speech check my way to friendship. Maybe that's what I have to do. The silver-haired girl stands before Hikari and Sayaka, her expression still as unsettling as ever. Despite the smile, though, there's nothing in her posture that would suggest she has any bad intentions, yet the other 2 girls are tense. My head rings just trying to focus on her like that monster from before. Is she related to them? Is she their waifu? Between all 3 of these girls, I've got all secondary colors covered, right? I mean, her eyes aren't that orange, but still, they're slightly orange because, you know, it's golden and not just straight yellow, right? Hikari's eyes are purple. Sayaka's eyes are green. It's like we've got the frickin' CMYK or some shit up in here. Come on, let's do it, bro. I clutch my hand to my head and try to steady myself. It's taking all my damn it. It's taking all my willpower to just keep upright at the moment.
Good evening, girls.
She greets them so casually, despite the intense glares directed at her way. Somehow, I get the feeling she didn't leap off of a freaking roof just to exchange pleasantries.
Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Who are you and what do you want? Where are the children?
My, you're a hostile bunch, aren't you? She lets out a devious gigaroo, doing little to ease the tension in the air.
Very well. You may call me Yuzuki. No, Yuzuki!
As for what I'm after, well, her eyes flit from the girls and settle straight upon me, her smile enough to send a chill down my spine.
I'll be taking the D! See, he's very important to me.
How am I supposed to read that? Just like, meh? Every single time I read that, you know what sound immediately comes to mind? If I ever see an exclamation point like that with no context, right? No text or anything. Frickin' the sound that Tattle makes in Majora's Mask whenever you talk to her or whatever. That's what plays. That's what plays in my head every time. I don't know about you guys. I'm doing nothing to benefit society. I knew it! Of course she'd be linked to this whole mess. Why wouldn't she be? Today is the day where everything apparently wants me dead. Sayaka and Hikari refuse to comply. I mean, of course they would. They wouldn't be good to argue if they had just stepped aside for this maniacal girl.
No. I suppose we have things to do, things the hard way, the hard to do.
The pair stand tall before me, their fists tightened. I think there's only one way this is gonna end up. Catfight! They're all like,
I'm gonna take you down.
no, stop.
Here. Yeah, that's right.
No. No, stop it.
Yeah, take that.
You get me, Cory!
Yeah. No. No.
The amount of power contained within them is immense. Power level's over 9,000 or some shit. I'm afraid to even take a breath in case I set something off. This is dangerous. Even I can see that. I blink and Yuzuki lunges for them in a flash, with the scythe seemingly torn from the air itself.
Wah!
Wait, no, that's Sayaka. Wah! None of this warrants any animation. In fact, like, she doesn't even have a scythe. Sparks fly from the metal against metal. Hikari was just able to miraculously the time of changing her outfit and flash and blocking the blow with her sword. If she'd been any slower there, they might not have had their heads still. What the fuck? There are 3 people who I have to do voices for at the same time. This is hard.
I knew it. You're just a puppet for her.
She speaks through gritted teeth, pushing with all her might to try and keep the scythe at bay as it draws ever closer. Seems like a fight she might lose, though. As a silver-haired girl, it's silver! It's no use! Take this! Oh, damn. That was an animation, I guess. I mean, I guess that counts.
Sayaka, feel free to help. Gurga anytime. Everyone knows Gurga is my name. I'm saying feel free to help me at any time. That is me. Feel free to help Gurga.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
Losing ground quite rapidly, her feet beginning to slide back from the force. Hikari barks at a partner who had just recovered from the shock of the strike. Because it said that she barks. Okay. They really are in trouble here. All I can do is stand gawking. I'm gonna get sued by, what is his name? Wrestler guy. Not John Cena. Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna get sued by Hulk Hogan for gawking. That's what I'm gonna do. I know for sure if I go anywhere near them, I'll be torn apart. This is a fight at a completely different level than me, but only a couple levels higher, because I'm not no scrub. There's another blinding flash as Sayaka transforms herself, wielding the same blow I had seen her use this morning. Now, when it says blinding flash, They don't mean that there was like a flash of light. They mean that like literally Kenta just got flashed by Sayaka because she had to change. That's the joke. Good job. Oh damn, that's an image. She dashes back a little from the clashing girls and preps her bow, pulling back from the string. And then Hikari's all like,
But Sayaka, you didn't get the smash ball.
and then Sayaka's all like, fuck it! And then she does Princess Zelda's final smash, and the other girl dies. She lets the magical arrow fly, her target obvious. Caught up in a clash, Yuzuki has no choice but to pull away from Hikari. She kicks back gracefully, the arrow just inches away from grazing her cheek.
About time!
Hikari heaves a sigh of relief as she eases her shoulders, finally able to rest, if only for a moment. The fight is clearly far from over. The girls regroup and ready themselves, the mysterious opponent now going over them with unseeingly cold eyes. God, I'm sorry.
Be careful, Sayaka. She's strong! I did the wrong voice, she's strong! I was barely able to hold her back there.
Sayaka nods, a look of determination, painting her face. That wasn't even, it was taking just a moment to analyze the situation. She rubs her chin with her finger and B's all like,
Is this all you've got? This is going to be far easier than I imagined. Yeah.
oh,
This is so much fun. And here I thought this boy's little quote-unquote guardian's quote, and yes, it might have actually been a threat. Silly me. Shut up! Hurry, Urusai! Fuck. This isn't over yet.
She twirls her scythe with ease and swipes at the pair with the same maniacal expression. Each strike is either just barely dodged by the girls, or just enough by Hikari's desperate counterattacks back. Wait, no, that's the menu. This is a completely one-sided fight. If that wasn't already clear from the moment this girl had made her first move. Now here's the real lowdown. Here's the real lowdown showdown right here, right? So as you can see here, from the love triangle, I have another item in my inventory. Jesus. What did I get? I got a Hikari trading card. I already had a Hikari! What the hell? That's some bullshit. So as you can see from the love triangle here, we've got new girl, right? And she's there and she's all like, ha 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 ha, that's what she's like. And she's got silver hair, which means that she's actually, right? She's actually Silver the Hedgehog, okay? There we go. So the love triangle is expanded. Expand dong, of course. Expand dong. And there you go. That's the love triangle now. Alright. This is a completely one-sided fight. Blah, 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 blah. She's able to take both of them on with no problem, blocking whatever attack Hikari might be able to muster. Oh, you know what this is? You know what this is literally right now? This is the one beginning scene from The Phantom Menace, where Darth Maul shows up and takes on both Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan at the same time. And what this means is that Yuzuki over here is gonna get her legs chopped off.
Fine. Let's see if you can dodge at this speed.
Whoa. They're moving so fast now my eyes can barely keep up with it all. The action eventually just turned to colorful blurs as the fight drugs on. Battle cries and clash of steel filling the air. It's like, pa-ching! Pa-ching, ching, shaboom. The street around them is becoming completely wrecked. None of this warranting a background change. Lampposts are split in two, as you can see very clearly. The parked cars are sent flying, and even chunks of the road itself are being chipped away every time they collide together. Without warning, the intense speed grinds to a halt. Sayaka is suddenly sent tumbling to the ground. Hikari shortly following as Silver the Hedgehog stands triumphant, not a single scratch upon her. Fucking! I'm gonna get asthma. This is pathetic. It's time to stop. Right.
Whoa!
Oof!
They end up tangled in a heap together, both of them fairly dazed. Thankfully, they don't seem to hurt, but they seem to have their fair share of bruises, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know why the combat music stopped. In fact, the artists had to draw this image custom. So why is the background not as ruined as we were supposedly just told it was? Are you guys all right? Unable to keep myself from cowering any longer, I call out to them, taking a step towards the carnage. All the carnage. So much carnage. I freeze up completely as the shadow, hollow eyes flutter onto me. Her gaze is frightening, paralyzing. She came here for me, just like that monster did before. Do I have a sign on my back that says, "Kill me," or something?
What are you doing, you idiot? Stay away! We're fine. God, what the hell did I do to get into this situation?
Hikari rouses to my senses with her harsh cry. It's a bit hard to believe she's fine when she's completely tangled with her partner, though. I wouldn't say that that's completely tangled. I would say that that's a mess that would take a couple seconds to get out of. It's not that bad. They're both flailing helplessly in an effort to get up.
Is this my leg or your leg? I don't know. I can't tell.
Ow! Well, don't hit it. That doesn't solve anything.
Oh, so it was your leg then. Okay, I get it. Right, that's your leg. Whose leg is this now?
So why are you still hitting it? Just get off me. Oh, you're so heavy.
Heavy, me?
Yes, you. If you weren't such a glutton, maybe it wouldn't be in the situation, you'd tingle.
It's not my fault I like to eat. I think you're just jealous I eat tons and get away with it. And say I've seen what happens when you pick out Hikari. You gain like 75,000 pounds. You're like Mama June or some shit up in here. Got your own tiny fucking beauty pageant child going around being all like, my name Honey Boo Boo. I get in a TV controversy. Now I'm not on TV anymore. Real sad. My uncle's a pedophile. It's like you tripled in size.
Excuse me. You're just lucky I'm starting to get like a sore throat from all this voicing that I'm doing. God. Oh, did you just bite me?
You can't prove anything.
You're such a savage.
This is a complete disaster. Meanwhile, I'm literally about to die. With my supposed guardian still trying to sort things out, I'm left helpless as Yuki advances towards me. She takes slow, deliberate steps as if she was enjoying the look of sheer terror across my anus.
Now that they're out of the way, let's have a little fun, shall we?
This isn't anything that I'm gonna have to censor again, am I?
Doom. Doom. Doom.
She was the girl with the grenade launcher! Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, bum-bum. My heart is gonna rip out of my chest at this rate. I should run, but I can't. Why can't I run? My body isn't listening to anything I tell it at all. I'm like, come on, body, let's run. Body's all like, fuck you. I don't feel like it. You don't understand me. The distance between us is almost gone. Is she going to Boku no Kill me? Why me? What did I ever do to deserve this? I mean, as far as I know, I've lived a normal, peaceful life. The closer she gets, the more vivid my headache becomes. The air around me is heavy, suffocating, as if the moisture in the air is made out of deuterium instead of hydrogen. Even the simple act of taking a breath is becoming too much for me in this state. Her amber eyes narrow. She tightens her grip on her scythe. What? Why are you? Oh, it's nothing personal. This is just the way things have to be if I ever want to get my life back on track. It all happened back when I was a young girl. I said to my parents, "Oh, I want to get an art major," and they let me! Now, say goodnight. She lashes at me like lightning, a clear intent to kill. I can't lift my arms to defend myself. It's over. It's all over. What? Right before the wicked blade comes into contact with me, a bright bolt of what I can only assume is magic whizzes from, God damn it, from the side, catches the girl off guard, knocking her off balance and prolonging my, okay. It's over. Yeah, there we go. There she's gone. Now I can prolong my knife for just a little longer. Looking back at what was a disaster zone, it appears that Hikari and Sakai come finally on their feet. Suyo Kubafa is her hand outstretched, plumes of smoke rising from the tips of her fingers. I guess I owe her one right there, let me tell you.
That was too close. To tactical retreat. Wouldn't you agree?
Huh? Are we really just gonna run? I can still fight.
Oh, shush, you fucking dingle. You can barely stand in that same pose that you've been doing this entire time. Come on!
While our opponent is still reeling from the attack, my CV hours take this opportunity to dash towards me, each of them hooking an arm around me as their weapons shatter into crystals and begin reforming into familiar wings upon their backs. Wait, what are you guys doing?
Hold on tight, okay? We're gonna go whip whip a zoom, fly right into the moon.
Before I can protest any further, they both kick off the ground and we begin to ascend up into the air. We're flying. We're actually flying. What? Hey, no, put me down. I don't agree. I don't consent.
Quit thrashing about or we're gonna drop you, you idiot.
I keep doing the wrong video. I keep doing the wrong video. I will do no such thing. This is insane. You're insane. Earth,
Dude.
think I'm going to puke.
Hey, don't you
God, I need more water. Next time I get more water.